Sister Wives Season 19 is getting more emotional as the episodes begin to focus on the devastating death of Janelle Brown's son, Garrison. The show is known for its delays from real time, but many fans are still looking forward to the episodes as it digs deeper into how the family dealt with the tragic loss. Keep reading to see how the upcoming episodes will focus on Garrison's passing. Sister Wives: Garrison Brown's tragic death. Garrison was found dead in his Flagstaff, Arizona home on March 5, 2024. The news rocked the online world. According to reports, some of the contributing factors to his death were ethanol intoxication. It was said that Garrison's alcohol level was 307% and 370% on his vitreous analysis. It was believed that it played a significant role in his decision to commit a fatal action. Garrison's death was ruled a suicide. The police didn't see any foul play regarding the Sister Wives star's death. Janelle has also uploaded photos and clips from Garrison's funeral. She was very emotional during that time, and fans will get to see more of the heartbreaking events in the upcoming episodes of Season 19. Fans prepare for upcoming emotional episodes. Some Sister Wives fans on social media discuss the upcoming episodes of Season 19. According to the poster, the next 2 episodes will feature the family discussing Garrison Brown's death, making the episodes very emotional. Due to this, the OP was hoping for fans and snarkers to pay respect during the episodes and avoid any harsh comments as much as possible. In addition to that, the topic will also revolve around suicide, and so many people may relate to what Janelle and the rest of the family had to go through. The discussion thread also became a platform for some people who had also lost their loved ones through suicide. Others also recalled all the memories that Garrison has left to them. That boy with his cats in that comfy leather chair. Iconic. Garrison was also such a talented photographer, and I always enjoyed those pics he posted on IG. Eyes are welled up already, Tev. I restarted the whole show while the mid-season break happened, and seeing him as a little guy ripped my heart from my chest. Ripped to the handsome and witty young man so many of us watched grow up. Thank you for reminding us to be sensitive to those going through similar circumstances. I believe, mods, we will be supportive and respectful. Thank you for providing this space for everyone to share their own experiences, if need be, as we relive the loss of the heartbreaking loss of Garrison Brown. I have not lost an adult child, but I've had 2 stillbirths, and they were so devastating. I know that losing a child I really got to know would be worse. I really don't know if I can even watch these episodes. Sister Wives: how is Janelle Brown dealing with the loss? Janelle Brown has been documenting her healing journey since the passing of her son Garrison. She currently lives in North Carolina, close to Maddie. The Sister Wives star previously celebrated the beginning of the construction of her dream house close to Maddie's property. Janelle has also been hanging out with her friends over the past few days. She has been thriving with a pink drink company she's been endorsing as well, where she and Maddie are high-ranking ambassadors. The 24th episode of Season 19 will air on May 11, 2025, on TLC. If you are looking for more Sister Wives news, come back to TV Show's Ace. The episode opened in silence. A soft shot of Flagstaff's snow-dusted hills filled the screen as gentle piano music played. Then the black screen faded to white lettering, in memory of Garrison Brown. What followed was unlike any episode of Sister Wives that came before. There were no confessionals, no arguments, no shifting alliances. Just a family, grieving. Scene 1, The Gathering. The family gathered in Utah, not far from Mary's Inn. Christine was the first to arrive, stepping out of her car with eyes red from travel. Janelle followed shortly after, tightly gripping Savannah's hand. Behind them came Aspen, Peyton, Gabe, and others. Everyone looked tired, not just from the journey, but from the weight of something that still didn't feel real. Robyn arrived quietly, almost unnoticed, with Kody close behind. There were no embraces between households, just nods and silence. A hush fell over the family as they made their way to the small private burial site. The cameras, for once, kept their distance. Scene 2. The ceremony. The officiant, a longtime family friend, stood under a canopy of tall pines. A framed photo of Garrison, smiling beside a cat and wearing his National Guard uniform, stood beside a simple wooden casket. Janelle took a deep breath and stepped forward. She spoke with quiet strength. He was my middle son, my desert explorer, my protector, and my friend. Her voice trembled. There's no way to measure the depth of what we've lost, but we'll keep telling his story because he mattered. Christine followed her. Tears slipped down her cheeks. He called me Mama C. That name is etched in my heart forever. Even Robyn approached the podium. In a rare moment of unguarded grief, she said, I watched him grow up. I watched him wrestle with life and try so hard to be seen. He was brave, even when it hurt. And finally, Kody. He stood for a long time without speaking. His face was unreadable. I don't know how to say goodbye to a son, he finally muttered. I wasn't the father he needed, not always. But I loved him. I did. I just didn't know how to show it the right way. It was the first time Kody had spoken of regrets on camera. Scene 3. Lowering the casket. As the casket was lowered, family members placed roses atop it. Each one whispered with a private message. Peyton stepped forward last, saluted in military fashion, and placed a small figurine of a cat at the head. The camera lingered on Janelle, holding Savannah close, her eyes watching the casket disappear beneath the earth. And just before the episode faded to black, Christine reached out and took Janelle's hand. No words, just solidarity. Episode 2. The Impact. This second part took place weeks later. The funeral had passed, but grief had not, and neither had the questions. Scene 1. Janelle's confessional. Janelle sat in her kitchen, the camera angle slightly wider than usual. He was hurting, she said softly, and I don't think we understood just how much. There were signs, yes, moments, but Garrison didn't want to burden us. She looked down. I wonder what would have happened if we hadn't been so fragmented, if things with the family hadn't been so broken. A long pause, but wondering doesn't bring him back. Scene 2. Christine's visit. Christine drove to visit Janelle, carrying a casserole dish wrapped in foil. Old school, she joked softly as she walked in. When you don't know what to say, you feed people. The women embraced, and for a moment, they both let themselves cry. He loved your potatoes, Janelle whispered. Always asked me to make your recipe. They sat on the couch and talked, not about the show, not about Kody, not even about the past. Just about Garrison. He wanted to adopt cats, remember? Christine said, smiling through tears. He used to say that cats were the only ones who understood him. Janelle chuckled. He did have a soft spot. I wish we could have protected him better, Christine said. But maybe now we can protect each other. Scene 3. Gabe's reflection. In a rare on-camera moment, Gabe agreed to speak directly to the audience. He sat on a porch swing, arms folded across his chest. He wasn't weak, he said. People assume that when someone's struggling, they're just broken. But Garrison was strong. Too strong, maybe. He looked out at the landscape. He carried too much for too long, and it wore him down. The camera zoomed in slightly as Gabe's voice cracked. If you're watching this and you feel like nobody sees you, I see you. My brother sees you. Don't wait to speak. Scene 4, Robyn's private moment. Back in her Flagstaff home, Robyn sat on her back porch, face bare, hair pulled into a loose bun. She didn't speak directly to the camera, but to Kody, who sat beside her. "This changed everything," she whispered. Kody nodded. "We missed so many chances," he said. "I don't know how to fix any of it." Robyn turned to him. "Maybe fixing it isn't the point anymore. Maybe it's just being honest about how far we drifted." For once, Kody didn't respond with defensiveness. He just listened. And for once, the cameras didn't push further. Scene 5, the family circle. The final scene of the episode brought the family together once more, this time without production prompts, without agendas. Janelle, Christine, their kids, even Mary, gathered around a fire pit in Utah. There was no structured dialogue, just real conversation. They passed around mugs of cocoa, talked about Garrison's love for hiking, his quick wit, his dreams of starting a rescue shelter for cats. Then Christine pulled out a small photo album. "I made one for each of us," she said. "Every picture I could find. It's not enough, but it's something." Mary, flipping through her copy, stopped on a photo of Garrison as a toddler. "He was the first Brown kid to call me aunt before anything else," she said. "He didn't know titles. He just knew love." Everyone grew quiet. And then Janelle stood. "We can't change the past," she said, voice trembling. "But we can be different moving forward. Talk to each other. Forgive more. Check in, even when it's hard." A candle was lit and placed in the center of the circle. "For Garrison," they all said. And the screen faded to black again with a soft message. "If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out. You are not alone." Closing narration, voiceover. As the credits rolled, a voiceover from Christine played. "We built this show on the idea of family. Through all the changes, that's the one thing we tried to hold on to. Garrison reminded us, too late, that family isn't just about being under one roof. It's about showing up. For each other. Every time." End of two-part special. This fictionalized 2-episode arc doesn't just explore the loss of a beloved family member. It reflects on how grief forces truth to surface, how division becomes unbearable in the shadow of tragedy, and how healing can start in the smallest moments of vulnerability.